It's 14. Passenger side. Yeah, I already loosened them. To get them broke free, I did that. Good hearty push. Alright, so that's the top. There's 3 of them. I got some unexplained rattle. I'm just trying to figure it out. This may not even be the source of the rattle. So yeah, I took the wheel off. That's not safe. Don't do as I do, just do as I say. Took the wheel off. These 22mm fellers. Yeah, I just took the nuts off of it. Came off with a reasonable amount of torque. I tapped these in with my tapper. And I got ahead to, once the threads were catching in there, then you can unscrew them. Now this little fella has threads on the other side, and I believe it's 12mm. And I freed up this piece. Looks like it's the ABS sensor, which also kind of clipped onto here for my 2005 Toyota Sienna XLE. Somehow that clipped over on there. It didn't have any bolts or nuts to it, it just came loose. And it also held down my actual brake high pressure hose. So that's a loose. Now up here, that's your thing that goes over to your other wheel to help the sway. Maybe it's called a sway bar. I may need to raise up the car on the other side. You see how that's slanted a bit? In order to get that loose, or at least to put it back together. But let's see how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so it's the stuff up top. There's 3 bolts there. Those were 14, I think. There's 22mm here, 2 of these fellers. And the third item is your hoses and wires. And then your last and fourth item. Now, this has a place to put a hex wrench in, which is fine and dandy when it starts to spin. However, a nice fellow on YouTube did it by whatever was spinning back there. He gave it a little clamp so that you could continue on just plain old using a socket to take that 14mm off. 14mm. Well, I don't know. Actually, this is 17mm. Yeah, probably 17. Hey, if it's the wrong size, just try another socket. Hey, what the heck? Should I knock that loose now or later? Later. Okay, everything's freed up. Except, let's get these on out. This may flop forward, so I'm going to scoot back a wee bit on my tire chair. What awaits us when this thing comes loose? What awaits us? Will it spring apart madly? We do have the spring force to that over there. Oh man, suspense. One free at a time. All right, not too bad. That sucker's gonna fall down. I gotta put a cushion underneath there. Okay, let's hunt for a little cushion to put under my little gadget. It's gonna fall down a wee bit. Let's let it fall. Oh man, it didn't fall all the way. What should I do? What shall I do? Okay. Duratec. Got them off of Amazon. $35 or so. I can't remember. Maybe it was more. For a whole set of metric wrenches. So, oh, look at that. All I gotta do is take off some of that strain on that thingamajig. Well, let's go up top and get those all the way off. I think it was said to be a 14. It is 14. That's a 1. We'll put it somewhere to store it. I like the value of sockets. Pardon me for my socketary needs. Let's see where my 14 is. Okay, is that a 14? Where's my shorty? My shorty 1/2 inch. Oh, alas. Oh, there it is. We found it. shorty 1/2 inch. I don't know why I fumble around with tools so much. It's just the way it is. Oops. One more. Seeds are falling. Okay, that's all out. 3 of them. No, I ain't gonna do the spring. I'm gonna just buy a replacement one that's got a spring. Keep it simple. I ain't no mechanic. I just want to get it done and over with. This thing that's on my mind. Oh my, how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have to Grease. Oh, it did slide over to the side a little bit. Oh, oops. See, the secret is you slide it over the side. Alright, why was this thing making so much rattle? It looks okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's some Play in there. Google Play gift cards. Okay, time to bring up the new one. I wonder how you tell which is left and right. Boy, am I screwed. Let's get them both. Get them both. See if they're still here. Maybe somebody robbed in my garage. You never know. It's so secluded here. When we're out and about, the thieves can come a-crawling. Nobody will see them. Nobody. That's all that they got to steal is scrap metal. Scrap metal. What do you think that is? Oh, chemists of little faith. What is it? Off topic. That's a snake. That's a galvanized python. Gotta walk carefully here. Lots of hills country. Where'd I put them? Where are they? Oh, look at that! Look at that! I got them. Rock Auto. Oh wait, did I get these off of Rock Auto? Yeah, I paid Rock Auto. You know, sometimes it's cheaper on eBay, but unless the difference is really big. Let's go Rocket Auto. Rock Auto. What do you say? Should I just cut it here and say assembly is the reverse of disassembly? Or should I do this one-handed? How do you tell if I got the right one? have a case study. I'm going to put this up in the air, and this is the wrong one. You see, this has, you put this up in, put that up in the air, and you have de-dong, de-dop. But on this one, you've got de-dop, de-dong. Okay, back to the drawing board. Put this off for another day. Unfortunately, that windshield wiper stuff for the driver's side, you gotta take the whole thing out. Oh well. Sometimes it's pretty formidable to take the whole thing out. But then if you look at it as, oh, it's just four nuts. I can unscrew 4 or 5 nuts. Not too bad. So when you look at things with the nuts in mind, it's not too bad. I mean, it's like that Jeep that like 16 guys with tools would take the whole thing apart in 60 seconds. You know how that goes. 60 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to maybe make a part 2 or get this started at least. Don't forget to cock it over. Get that sway bar attachment back on. Maybe I'll put a single screw up there to hold it in place up top. A single bolt, I mean, a single nut. I'm a single nut. See if we bought 2 lefties or 2 righties. Oh, I think I got the right one this time. I think I got the right one. We've got bada beam, bada boom, bada beam, bada boom. There's the new one from Rock Auto, cheapest one they had, I think. So somewhere around 70 bucks each, plus $10 total for shipping, which is pretty good. Must have been near my house. All right, I'm gonna get this going. Have a good night. Happy car working.